what I end up finding out is that this auction was cancelled with me and rebooked with another auctioneer.
Yeah, 1 grand more. 812, he can do this all day. Congratulate our new owners here, we are! Congratulations. 1,510,000.
Guys, welcome back to the vlog. We are heading towards the end of the year now, so not very many weeks left of the auction market, and this week there's been quite a lot happening behind the scenes. So originally I started with 5 auctions and we're down to 2. So I'm going to explain to you how that all played out and why it's all gone the way it has. But it is what it is. We've got 2 auctions going ahead and we're in one turner for the first one. So sitting outside right now and let's head inside.
I was checking the weather and it was saying that it's going to be raining.
Yeah, that's what I checked yesterday as well.
I scrolled through which part of the day is going to be raining. I'm like, nothing.
All right, quick tour of the house before we get stuck into the auction. This one here is a 3-bed, 2-bath in one turner. As you can see, it's got its own little separate entryway. You go straight into the living area, open kitchen, dining, everything in this one area. You've got 3 bedrooms. This is the first of the 3 bedrooms. They're about 3 by 3 meters, which is pretty typical, not big, not small. Here's the bathroom here, quite tight, but it's got a bathtub in there as well, so really suitable for young families. The full-size laundry room as well, lots of space in here with plenty of storage, so that's a big plus. Little outdoor area with a bit of decking. You can see some planter boxes with a little bit of a garden going there, so quite homey. Over here we've got a bathroom for the common area and the last 2 bedrooms. So this is another 3 by 3 bedroom, quite standard, good for kids or a home office area. And this is the master bedroom with a walk-in robe and everything like this. Slightly bigger with a bit of an ensuite. Not a big fan of how the door kicks open and blocks the entryway. That's a little bit of a minus from the property, but otherwise quite good overall for a home. So very good tour. We're about to talk to the owners before the auction starts. Just the other day I've already briefed them on what they can expect on auction day, so we're pretty much ready to go. But now that we've checked in everybody who's attending the auction in person, we can now start to just touch base with them and dial in our final strategy. So we're ready to go now, just keeping it light and friendly, and let's kick off the auction.
All right, I think let's get a start because we're already ticking over. Very sunny weather today. I'm glad that you're all joining us on behalf of the team at Knox Property Experts. Thank you very much for coming out here today. Really good place here, and it's also got an abundance of amenities here. You got parks, reserves, walking trails. They're all over the place. Very nice naturist surrounds here, schools. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your scripted bidding. Who would like to get us started with an opening bid? 785. Thank you very much, Yazzie. Your bidder in the lead now. You know what? Why not? Because you've been quick. At 790 now, let's go 95. Let's keep it in 5s as a bare minimum from here. 800, great bid there at $800,000. Happy to accept the 5s. 805, still in it now. And welcome back to the lead at 805. Now the bid. Let's go 815. I'd like to stay. You had plenty of time to think about this now and strategize your next bid. 810 against the fence line. So even if you have more to offer, you need to do so now at $810,000. Yazzie, you know what? I'll take the 1 just to move the auction along. Okay? At 811. How about we go 815? You already know he doesn't want to bid there. At 811, Yasmin's buyer. I know we're going in the 1s now. What's the worst that can happen?
1 grand more.
Yeah, 1 grand more. 812, he can do this all day. I think so. We're going to take a quick pause while Rishi speaks to our buyer here. We'll be back in just a moment.
So the auction's paused now. We've reached a ceiling where people are hesitant to bid further. Now it's time to touch base and re-strategize with the owners here. In terms of getting the best price, it's a pretty standard strategy, but we need to make sure that we get the instruction and the okay from the owner here. So we're now walking him through some of the different things that we can do for him and what he feels comfortable with, and getting the final okay before we go back and resume the auction.
So then that does not make sense in asking him if he wants to go
That's
for
right.
830.
So what about 840? I can ask any number. It's just an example. What about if we do 840?
And because that's the best strategy right now.
I think so.
Pass it and bring him
Highest
in.
bidder.
Yeah.
Bring him inside. He's already here.
Yep.
phone bidder, I don't think so it's worthwhile.
Yeah, because the thing is we don't really have too much more competition from all the other buyers. So if you're going to get another bid, it's more what we're talking about here of getting an extra, go to 830 or 840, and then we can sell, right? But aside from that, we're not really expecting much more afterwards. Okay, so it really comes down to you guys and how you want to do it. This is the best way that we can get the best price on auction.
I think so better to pass it in and bring the best bidder inside, then we'll see.
Done. Okay. Sounds good. Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation. Now, we sought out some further instructions from our owners. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I placed a vendor bid at $830,000 and formally passed the property in. Thank you very much for your bidding, sir. You are the winner. At the end of the day, we'll simply invite you inside. Thank you all for your attendance here today, and we hope to update you with a sold result soon. Thank you very much.
The property is now formally passed in. We invite the highest bidder inside, and we still want to keep the owner and the bidder separate at this point in time so that we can keep emotions away from the negotiation. We're now talking with the buyer to see how much further up he can come. He's going to give his best offer to us. We can start to present that to the owner and make inroads in the negotiation. So at this stage, the buyer has to come up. We're explaining to him where the reserve price is, and we need his best offer to start going back to the owner. Now, when the agents are talking to the owners, I'm sticking behind to talk to the buyer so that I can actually give him a little bit more context as to what's going to happen next. We're going to present the offer. Quite likely we're going to have a counter offer, and it's important that he knows this, and I manage his expectations around this effectively so that he can actually prepare his next offer. Now it's time to check in with how the vendor's going, present the latest information to him so that we can go back with a counter offer and move into the next phase of the negotiation. Because I've told him where your situation is, okay? And this is where I'm really trying to make things happen for you today, because I just want you to think about this, right? Because you want to buy in the same marketplace. That means that you can move quickly, okay? If you're doing all of this within the next if you say, for example, sign today, that means that you can move on quickly.
No, I agree, but see, we are not in that urgency to sell it off as well.
Yeah.
So it's
Does he have specific terms and conditions that we can work with? So, for example, is he planning to move in?
Terms. So tell me what this means for you, and I'll communicate that to him, because he's waiting.
okay. So last we can go is 855 then.
Okay.
855. Okay. Instead of 845, offer him 855.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me talk to him. And is this with 60, 90-day settlement?
We are flexible on that. Yes.
Flexible.
Absolutely on that. If he's planning to put on, is he planning to put on investment, or is he planning to live in?
Live in it.
Live
Look,
in it.
it's-
Move in.
That's it.
Okay. Let me talk to him. Waiting. We're just trying to get. All right. The camera calls it quits at this point in time, but we've got a counter offer from the owner. We go back and forth. I've got to head off at this stage, so I don't stick around too much longer. Eventually, I get some really good news come through while I'm calling the next auction. The property sold $840. So an incredible result. Another $28,000 coming from the post-auction negotiation process. Now, I did say at the start of the video I was going to talk about what happened with the other 3 auctions that didn't end up going ahead. Now, 2 of those were sold prior, which is an incredible outcome in this market. If you've got a buyer, we really try to grab a hold of them because they've got a lot of options. There's a lot of stock on the market. But the other one, what happened was it was cancelled with me. And I assume that means the auction's cancelled, no interest, but I can see that the auction time is actually switched to another time. What I end up finding out is that this auction was cancelled with me and rebooked with another auctioneer, and not communicated very well to me. Essentially, what I've been told has happened is that the owner specifically wanted another auctioneer to call the auction, even though this auction had been booked in with me for the last 3.5 weeks. No issues whatsoever, but all of a sudden 3 days prior, cold feet, another auctioneer needs to step in, and that's apparently the instructions from the vendor. Very particular vendor. Can't argue with it, but it's been booked in a long time ago, and all of a sudden 3 days prior you're changing your mind up here and not communicating that particularly well. So that's a little bit of a peek behind the curtains of some of the things that happened, but there you have it, 5 auctions down to 2, and that's the reality of how things work. So we're on to the next one now. We're in Keysborough, and God, this is a beautiful property. So I hope you enjoy. I didn't quite get the start of it, but we're about to start the auction now, and let's get straight into it.
Perfect. Okay. It's fine. All right, let's get going then.
No worries, thank you. Good luck, guys.
No, good luck to you.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at Multimillion Group, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us here for what I'm sure will be a spectacular auction. And why wouldn't it be today on offer a stunning opportunity in the form of 23 Summerfield Drive North in the beating heart of Keysborough to all of our bidders, and it's absolutely stunning, and it is a home I'm sure you'll be looking forward to coming home to after a hard day's work. And I'm sure if you're here to buy a home like this, you are spirit to bidding, you've seen it, you've loved it, now it's time to buy it. Who would like to get the auction underway? 1.3, very fair and reasonable start out this way. Varun, your bidder in the lead now. Let's go, and $20,000 rises on top to keep things. Yeah, because you're quick, let's take it now. 320 now, that could have been your bid. 320, 330, how about that? 330 now, 3 bidders fighting it out. Varun, 340 out there, 350, 50 out that way, 50, 60, 370, strong bid out this way, 80. 10 more, 1,390,000 now. 1,390,000, 1.4, great bid. 1.4 now. The 20. 10 more, another 430. Let me know, raise your hand. But these two bidders fighting it out neck and neck, taking away a $1,460,000. Need to know now once. 65, I'll take it. And can we get some instructions from inside, please? At 1,400,000. On the way, yeah, 470 now at 1,470,000. Great. At $1,470,000, Ash. You know how to pick the winners here. You're in the lead. We're going, guys. Our highest bidder, 148. $10,000 on top. Another 5 on top. 1.5. 1,500,000. Great bid there. Again, the competition is only going to be more fierce at $1,500,000. I believe it has done it, but thank you very much for your patience. I'm going to check with the crowd one last time. When we're selling, I'd be remiss as the auctioneer not to do my due diligence here. So any other interest, you need to let me know now. Varun, how are we going out that way? Here, Varun, we're selling. 5, 4, 3, 2. I can't give you any more minutes here, Varun.
5,000.
5,000. Oh, where did that come from? I had to work for that $5,000 bid, and you had plenty of time. Let's go another 5 on top. Another 5, 1,510,000. Now you tried your luck. This could be absolutely it. Now we're in the business end here at 1,510,000. Selling. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate our new owners here. We are sold. Congratulations, well bid. Well bought here. Thank you very much for your attendance, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well done. That came out of absolutely nowhere. So you're bidding on his behalf. Oh.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Ash. Well done. Thank you very much. Not much you can do. Very, very hard fought auction, though. Thank you so much. Not much you can do when they're just going so strong as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I'm sure you'll find another one like this. Is there any others on your radar?
This one more comes from the Auctioneer, number 13 on the applicant.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we will try to get it.
Of course.
As it comes up.
That's
No
right.
worries,
But thank you so much for your bidding. Well done. 1,510,000.
Oh wow,
Congratulations. 1,510,000. It went so well.
couldn't you properly but I heard him one time.
Yeah. And then that's it.
Derek?
Derek.
Congratulations. Nice to meet you. My husband is with the dogs at the
Oh,
back.
there you are. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll go and get him.
that's all right. We just,
Yeah, that's all
leave
right.
it
Have a look.
Hey! Woo! Yeah! Congratulations for the day. Congratulations as well.
Thanks for conducting.
Yeah, not a problem. My pleasure. Such a big crowd as well. Thank you very much for
Lovely day.
joining.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem. No, I had another one earlier, and not many people showed up. I got a text message just before they actually sold, so I stuck around a little bit to help them with the negotiations. Yes, so I stuck around a little bit to help them with the negotiations. That's what took a little bit of time, but then I got a message to say it's sold.
That's
So
good.
So you work with all different real estate agents?
yes, independent. So yeah, like all across Victoria. all, yeah.
Is there an auctioneer school that you went to training to?
It's an independent auction company, so my director did all my training with me. He's very well known within like the Ferntree Gully area, very well sought after, and he's taught me everything.
Thank you.
Honestly, very well done. All right, so I think I'll get out of your hair if you guys are going to stick around. I'll leave you guys to it. All right, thank you. No, no problem. Thank you so much. See you later. Cheers. You too. Hey, you've got this all ready to go. Is this your social media?
Yeah, it should show you my website.
Yeah, or for real estate, it's good because you want to capture a big crowd or something like that. No, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of it.
All right, another auction weekend done, and all in all, everything's sold. We had 2 of them sold prior, 2 sold on the day, 1 passed in and negotiated, and the other one sold under the hammer. And by the way, even the one that got cancelled and moved to another auctioneer, even that one sold. So really good outcomes all round. Spring market is looking really good. I hope you're enjoying the content. Again, if you're liking the commentary and hearing more behind the scenes, give us a like, subscribe. I think it's a pretty fair trade and it costs you absolutely nothing.